I knew when starting this journey of creating my own candles that I wanted to find the best of the best, like when it came to the scents we were going to use and the wax and the manufacturers we worked with, because I know my community deserves the best.
Oh, totally.
So like if someone is inviting us and our product into their home, I want it to be the best. So after several months and many versions of samples of different candle scents, I mean, I have them all up here, so I wanted to show you guys. There must be 25 or 30 different candle scents in here. And we went back and forth for several months figuring out the final scents. And we finally have the final scents. I'm so excited to talk about them because they're just like too good. So now that we've finalized the scents, and let's talk about the wax that we're going to be using, because I of course want this to be like non-toxic and natural. I don't burn any toxic candles. I always look for soy or, you know, something that's just better to burn in our homes. And of course that's what I want for our candles. So what are our options? I don't even know what all the options are. I know soy is obviously one of them, but is there something else that you guys would recommend or you've worked with, like coconut or blends of some kind that we could use for this? Absolutely no paraffin. I don't want paraffin.
For a clean candle to get everything that you want would be a soy and coconut blend wax. Okay. And the other one is 100% soy wax. So what we could do is have samples sent of each with the fragrance amount in it, and then you could just smell it and test it for yourself and see which one you prefer over them. But they're both clean and it'll give you what you want. I do know that the soy and coconut wax blend, it's 100% natural soy and coconut. It meets the clean candle. It's plant-based, vegan,
perfect.
And it's paraben-free. So
That's
I think that one would be the way to go.
So the first one I've been calling my signature scent because I love the smell and scent of bergamot, which is citrus. It's like close to an orange. And I always love that in anything. So I wanted to build a candle off of that note, but make it not super, super fruity, but have it be bright and energizing. So to help the bergamot really have an energizing feel and scent to it, we added lime. And that was a really big game changer in all the sampling that we did for the signature scent. And it also has notes of geranium, vetiver, and it's warmed with cedar wood and amber. It smells clean and vibrant, and I feel like it's gonna really energize your home. And the second one is what I've been calling our inviting scent, because I really wanted to create a candle that was very inviting. It was like you're inviting people in, and that smell, that first smell of your home that they get is soft and beautiful, and they can't pinpoint it, but it's really welcoming and inviting. And this one from the beginning is from the first round.
This. I love this. This is my favorite. I'm buying this one.
We did not make any edits to this because every time I would smell a different candle that could be its competitor in the whole process of picking, I was so sad that this wouldn't be it. And when you know when it's right, it's just right. It smells like you've just cleaned your whole house, so it's ready for company to come over, but you've opened all your windows, so you're letting the scents from outside come in also, like that fresh air scent. So the scents from, like, I'm imagining like my garden, because it has a top note of violet. And then it's got vanilla and cardamom. And then kind of on the lower end, making it more warm, is amber, cashmere wood, and musk. It is to die for. It's been my favorite since the beginning. It was like from that first round, which was crazy. We were playing around with a lot of candles that had a note of frankincense because I really wanted that scent. And in the development process of that, we developed what is now our holiday candle. You guys, this smells like everything you want in a holiday candle. All the scents of the holidays at the same time. You've just cut your pine tree down and you've brought it inside, so you smell it. It's fresh. It's been freshly cut. You smell the warmth from the firewood crackling in the fireplace. That's that warmth coming in. And then something amazing, a dessert, is cooking in the kitchen. and it's giving some sweetness to it. So on the top, it's pine and sage. Those are the top notes. And then adding to that woodsy, you've got cedar wood and frankincense, because that's kind of how we happened upon developing this scent. And then it's grounded in musk and amber. So I'm obviously super excited to see the vessel in person, and I can't believe we were able to pull it off. It looks really cool in pictures. I hope it looks as beautiful in person. And I know I'm manifesting that it will, but do you have any updates on when it's gonna arrive, when they're gonna send it?
Yeah, definitely. So from the picture, it looks really beautiful. Came out exactly how the initial mold looked.
Yeah.
So it's on its way to us, and then we'll be able to ship it out to you in a few days. So within the week, you should have it in hand, be able to see it.
You guys, it's late. We just got a package, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, the label's a little obscure, but I'm pretty sure that this is the first candle vessel sample. It's the clear one, because we're still working on the colors that the other ones are going to be, but like to see the clear and the shape of it, I don't know if I'm ready. I hope it looks good. I hope it feels as quality as I wanted it to feel, you know, because I just don't want it to feel like cheap glass. I want it to be like really quality. Oh my God.
Is that the clear one?
This is the clear one.
Wow.
It's heavy. Wait, come feel. No, it's better than I could have imagined.
Oh my God, that's
What?
super heavy. That's so pretty.
That's unbelievable. Can you believe that that was like just
Can't
a
believe you designed this.
sketch?
Yeah.
I know. Have you ever seen something like this?
Mm-mm. Wow, that's gonna be a heavy candle
Heavy.
with the wax.
Can you can you imagine?
Oh my God, I like the clear one a lot.
I like the clear one a lot.
I can use it as drinking glass too.
Yeah, you can. We've already we tested it. This is the clear one. You can use it. Like imagine fancy glasses after repurposing. After you got all the wax out, of course.
Yeah.
That would be horrible.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's like everything
That's
I
good
could have.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like everything I could have dreamt of. Like, and more. Like, I'm so glad we made the glass thicker. From the original like render, I like reduced the number of ridges and made it thicker. But I knew I was adding weight by making the glass thicker. Oh, but it was so worth it. Like imagine this being a candle and then anything. A vase, a holder.
For the...
You could put whatever you want to in it.
It's perfect. It's pretty.
After sampling several colors for the different vessels, we got the clear one. And then we started sampling some milk glass in warm gray and also some green. Oh, these are turning out so well. They sent this sample. This is in our vessel, obviously, but I loved it. This is like a warm gray milk. And then they poured it and colored it in the vessel. I love the warmth that the warm gray color gives it. And this is our violet floral candle. And for greens, we sampled a few colors. I wanted to see what it looked like a little darker, but I think it really changed the color of the green a lot. I like this more teal color. This is called Ponderosa Pine. It's a Pantone color. So these are going to be the 3 candle vessels that we have for the launch. We're going to have clear with our bergamot fruit scent, and then we're going to have the milk warm gray with the violet inviting scent, and then the holiday is going to be this teal green. Oh, I can't believe they came out so well.
You really called it the perfect time, Mom. I have a little favor to ask.
Get a paintbrush in my hand.
As you're painting, can I add a few commissions to your workload?
Okay.
Now that we've finalized the scents, we know like the notes and things that are going to be in them. For the packaging, I really want the inside of the box, of the box that the actual candle comes in. I want the outside to be super clean and classy and simple, but on the inside, when you open it, I want it to be like this explosion of imagery, like explosion of color. Your paintings inside the box, but I would need 1 painting for each candle.
So you want 3?
The signature scent is bergamot, so it's orange. So I was thinking like a really pretty like orange tree of some sort, like the oranges and the leaves, you know, kind of like our pretty fruit landscapes that we love. The inviting scent, its top note is violet.
Oh.
So I was thinking just like all over violets and pansies.
I like
yeah,
flowers.
you do. Yeah, you do flowers so well. And then the holiday candle.
Oh.
Top notes is like pine and sage.
I have a vision of me having to paint Santas and snowmen.
Oh no, like a branch of a pine tree with like pine cones and maybe some snow, something like that. Like I can find like maybe some pictures to kind of set you in the right direction of like an actual tree in the forest or something.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Mom has been hard at work painting the 3 pieces of art that I need for the packaging for each candle. So we're flying back to Texas so that I can pick them up and see them in person, but also show her the finished vessel.
This is the first time you're gonna see the vessel in person.
Oh,
I just brought one. The Christmas one.
beautiful, gorgeous.
Heavy.
Yeah.
So I showed Mom the vessel. Mom's gonna show me the art for the first time in real life. I mean, I've seen the pictures. Obviously, we did the digital versions of them. Which one are you showing me first?
The one that goes with the vessel you just showed me.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. That's so good. Oh yeah, much. I mean, more impressive in person because obviously you can
it's the
see
same.
it.
Yeah.
Oh no, we need the full experience. We
Oh,
need
the full, what, there's more?
the smell.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's look at, because there's some you haven't smelled yet. I like to give the full effect. I like to put it in there.
I wish I could smell too.
Okay, let's look at this.
Does everybody do this in their kitchen?
Probably not.
Okay.
We're just weird.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Like you just open the package, you see this.
Oh my gosh.
That's so
This is
good. The holiday candle, I just needed it to happen this year. Like I couldn't not do it.
Oh my god, that's good. That's really good. I'm not just saying that because it's you. For real.
I know.
It's like a pine, but it's like
Yes.
a fresh.
Well, yes. Because it's all the smells of Christmas at the same time.
Yeah. You're out cutting your Christmas tree in the snow and you smell berries.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Because I imagine like
like a
dessert
berry.
cooking in the kitchen. You know, so
Oh.
like
Of course I would go out in the forest.
we haven't figured it out quite yet, but I really do want the holiday candle to have a crackling wood wick. I feel like it would just like set it over the top. So for our regular candles, I'm not sure what kind of wick we're thinking. Maybe just like the cotton candle, and the best one for like I guess an even steady burn. I guess that would be like the cotton fiber wick.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is great. And I think like for the holiday, when I think about the holiday candle, I love the kind of like vibe that a wooden wick gives, like the crackling, you know, like I feel like that feels very holiday.
There are definitely draws to do the wooden wick. It's cool. It's holiday vibes, like you said, and you hear like that crackling sound, which is cool. So
Yeah.
like it feels like something's actually burning, you know, like you smell it, then you hear it also. Something good to do. However, the filler recommends against it because you can't guarantee the burn performance of the actual candle, because since the wick is
Really?
wood, it's a natural product. So it's coming from a tree. So like it's gonna vary from tree to tree. One candle may burn with the wood wick, the other one wouldn't burn the same.
That would be
Yeah.
really horrible to make all of this, like I'll make this beautiful candle and everything in this beautiful vessel, and then for the wick to just not light. Because that's essentially what could happen.
And
It's just a
yeah,
dud.
it's disappointing.
Did I
The
do that one?
violet?
Oh.
The violet one? But I didn't bring the vessel though. But we can use this one as.
Ready?
Yes. Because this is so good. Yes.
Looks pretty with the green.
Yes. I mean it does. I mean all the colors are really complementing. It smells. Oh.
I had the same reaction.
Well,
to
because it's
everything.
been a while since you've smelled them. You've smelled that one. That was the very first one that
the one that we picked
we
out.
landed on.
That you blindfolded me and I picked it. The same way.
Everyone has had a universal reaction to it. It's like, that's nice. We're just putting them all in the same vessel. Same color. They're all different. Okay. I'm smelling. I'm ready. Okay.
Oh, you want to smell?
Yeah.
You want to? I thought you were going to show me that.
That smells clean.
Bergamot.
I love
I
that.
wanted it to be brighter, more orange, more fruit, but still be grounded.
Yeah.
And finally, we nailed it. Is that
That's
good?
Like this.
Yes! It's a win on the vessel.
Yes.
Can you believe it came to life
That's
from a sketch?
beautiful. No.
And then a 3D
you
model. Yeah. Like,
dreamt that.
dreamt it. I can't wait! It's like November cannot come soon enough. Like, it's only August right now. We are headed to New York and specifically New England to go and visit the facility where our candles are actually going to be poured and just know everything about the process.
Did you go to the candle place?
No, I did, Mom. It really was so amazing. Like getting to see all the vessels on the table laid out like in that many of them getting ready to be filled was kind of crazy. But what I love most about that candle, the place that we're getting it filled, it's a small business. So after these guys had years of experience in the candle making industry, they wanted to start their own business on their own. So they had all these photos on the wall of how they started the business in their garage.
Pictures of inside the garage where it started, where we had one table, one person working with one filler, one tank, our homemade wicking machine up here.
That is so
And I took pictures from all angles, so it was like a submarine. If something came in, something had to leave. Star Wheel would index it over here, you press a button, it would shoot glue, and then you put the wick in by hand, and it would kick it out.
Oh.
So literally, I would be standing here pressing the button, putting the wick in, and Mike would be loading glass here and then catching it onto the table on the other side. We would try to bury each other, like who could go faster, you know?
Well, it has to become a game. It makes it more fun that way.
Yeah. It would make...
And they were so kind to let us come and just like tour the facility and just like give us a look inside their world, because you could really tell that they really love what they do and they're really passionate about it.
The wicks are made on the back and they're transported by magnet to the front. The glue gets shot in the jar, in this machine, the glue gets shot onto the bottom of the base and then it's stamped always in the same spot. But you put the jar where you want.
Wow, you look at a candle and you just never think about how much it takes to,
How much goes in it.
yeah.
And all the knowledge that they have. You know, like they talked about like people that DIY'd their own products. And I've DIY'd my own candles before. And I'm very amateur compared to the knowledge and the skill that they have just with like how to bring a safe product into your home. You know, the regulations and the burn times. I mean, years and years of expertise and testing has gone into what they do to make a really safe and exceptional candle product.
You have to nowadays.
Oh,
I mean-
for sure. I mean, you're really literally bringing something into someone's home that lights on fire. You know, like, so there has to be caution. So I knew when we were finding, you know, someone to work with and to pour the candles, I wanted the best.
You see most candle fire safety related stuff unattended. People haven't taken care of the candle. There's, you know, so the hot milt's protecting it, the crimp is protecting it, having it locked in is making sure it's burning down straight. There's a lot of ways that over the years people have gotten better and smarter, and these are all rules, that involuntary processes that we follow. Being a member of the NCA, following all the ASTM rules.
What I found out during the process of not only going to the candle place where they're going to be filled, but also about our vessels, is that our vessels are so textured that every mold, when they pour the glass into the mold, they have to peel the mold off by hand because they can't slip the vessel out of any mold because it's not smooth. The same with the candle place. It's filling the wax and mixing the scents and packaging them into the boxes. They do everything by hand because we're using a non-toxic wax. They can't send it down like the machines, like kind of like the conveyor belts that they have, because it has to be cooled and heated at a certain temperature, and it has to be poured by hand on the table. So they let me try it out like with the wand, and yeah, like I got to actually do it, which was really cool. At one point I turned to the guy and I was like, maybe you think they're hiring? I kind of want to quit my job and work here.
Oh, I'll go.
I think because it was so satisfying. Guys, this is so exciting. It's so crazy. I've been waiting for this for so long.
So you're gonna go on, are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
Okay. So kind of pivot your body the way I'm standing,
Okay.
I guess. And then I'm gonna put it right here. You come grab it. Yep. And now,
the button.
yep, you're just gonna rest it right on this part right like that. Hold it down. And now press the button. And hold the button. And it will shut off on its own. Now you move it to the next one close to you.
That
Do
is
the same thing.
so neat.
Now jump forward.
I also love that when they're pouring ours, then they're pouring it by hand, they actually mix the scent and the wax at the very last moment so that it makes sure that it gets into the candle and nothing evaporates. So it's literally mixing those two together right as it's pouring into the vessel. Since our vessels are all hand done and they have to be the mold has to be pulled off, they're all kind of individually unique. Some glass is going to be a little thicker, a little different, so that's why going into the wax filling process, it was all different, so it's just everything about this is so made by hand, just by good people. So that makes me feel really happy.
Let's talk about the shipping packaging for a minute. We obviously want to make sure that we're delivering the candles in the best way possible. We wanted to get to the destination safely. I just want to make sure that we're using the least amount of stuff possible in order to do that in terms of packing materials. And if we are using things, they're sustainable, recyclable, or something along those lines, so that it's really thought about. Because the last thing I want to do is create more waste in terms of how we just get it to the customers.
Yeah, less is more. We just want to make sure it gets to the customers safely and package the candle box in the smallest shipping box possible. So this way it limits the damage and also limits the waste.
Perfect.
And then we could seal the actual box with recycled craft paper instead of using tape.
Perfect. Especially with each package, I obviously would love to include a thank you card that we can design. But something I've done before was I actually on one side I used my mom's art. So, and I wouldn't want to put any logos or anything that would deter people from wanting to use it. So they could actually get the thank you card on one side, but then flip it over and maybe frame it and have it. It wouldn't be waste at all. You would have something beautiful that you would be able to keep after, if that's possible.
That's a great idea.
Coming up next on the making of Auden Lore. We are in Paris right now, and we are going to shoot Arlo today.
Oh my gosh, the finished box looks so good.
Today I'm shooting product photography for the candles.
Mom's gonna freak out.